Hello, Ramnani ji, namaskar.
Namaskar, how are you?
Yes, very fine, sir. How are you? All well?
Yeah, first class.
Meeting is called to order. As our secretary, as usual, he has not joined. This is the problem with the secretaries, I think so.
Not all the secretaries.
I can't say, but for our secretary, yes. Now, next agenda is to confirm the minutes of the previous meeting. As the minutes of the previous meeting was circulated, and we have not received any objection or observation, so I presume that everybody has confirmed. So I hereby confirm the minutes of the previous meeting. Now, to introduce the guest speaker, today is a very, very important guest speaker we have. I would like to invite our Director Youth, Rotarian Girdhari Agrawal, to introduce our guest speaker, Rotarian Anand Ramnani.
Yes, good evening, Rotary'S Anand Ramnani ji.
Good evening, sir. Good evening.
I think we have met earlier also.
Yes,
but,
yes.
I would like to introduce you to the rest of the members. Rotary'S Anand Ramnani is the Avenue Chair Youth, Rotary International District 3141, Mumbai. Rotary'S Anand Ramnani is a dedicated Rotarian and entrepreneur with a passion for helping others. He completed his schooling at Sacred Heart Boys School and earned a degree in computer engineering from Swami Vivekananda College, Mumbai. He joined the family business A Grade Cables Private Limited in 1991 and has since successfully running the company pretty well. His son Rahul is a chef and entrepreneur running his cafe in Bandra. Rotary'S Anand Ramnani Rotary journey began in 2008 when he joined the Rotary Club of Mumbai, Parleshwar. He has held various positions, including club secretary, president, and district secretary. He has a proven track record of delivering impactful community service projects and last year served as district secretary club Avenue Chair, membership growth, and district membership chair. That's all I have about Mr. Rotarian Anand Ramnani.
Thank you very much, Rotarian Girdhari Agrawal, for giving the introduction of Rotarian Anand Ramnani. Now I invite Rotarian Anand Ramnani to speak on today's topic, which is a very, very important topic because as we all know that we have started one Rotaract club at Agra and 4 Interact club, which we already received the charters. And these all, I must give credit to Rotarian Anand Ramnani because of his efforts, his persuasion, we could get the success for getting it in different parts of India. So now I request him to talk on Rotary's Youth Exchange Program. Rotarian Anand Ramnani, please.
Okay. Well, good evening, friends. And Girdhari bhai, thank you for the kind introduction. Am I audible?
Yes, please.
Okay. अभी ऐसा है कि sir, like you all are aware that Rotary has 7 avenues of service. And environment, we have healthcare, education, and various others, peace and conflict, and a few more. Other than that, we've got 3 focus areas. One is membership growth, second is the Rotary Foundation, and the third is youth. You all understand membership growth, that how we need to grow Rotary, we need more members. So that is understood. In the foundation, what we do, we donate through TRF, and we collect money there from where most of our projects are funded. So that is taken care by the foundation. Under Youth Avenue, friends, Rotary our leadership has taken a very serious call on that since last 2-3 years, and now they want each and every club to focus on the youth, because the coming youth is the future of our country. And if we are able to groom them very well through various programs, we'll able to establish good leaders for the future. Now, under youth, there are 3 or 4 verticals. Like how our president mentioned, Lal Sahab mentioned that one is where we make new clubs. That is one avenue, one vertical. Second is second vertical of youth is Rotary Youth Exchange. Now, what is this Rotary Youth Exchange? Our kids who are below the age of 18 are invited to travel to foreign countries where they can stay with a host parent, and they will be taken care of by that host parent. And there are 2 types of programs in that. One is short term, which is 3 months, where they can just go there and understand their culture, show them our culture, and interact with the locals over there. And long term is 1 year, where they can join some college there or some degree course where they can go ahead in life to do a further studies. So that is this comes into Rotary Youth Exchange, which is called as short form is called as RYE. The third vertical, what we have under youth is called as is for Rotary Youth Programs. Now, under this, there are 4 programs. One is called as RYLA, short form is RYLA, means it is Rotary Youth Leadership Awards. Friends, under RYLA, we do various activities where we empower the youth with team building activities, we develop the leadership quality, we also develop the personality, we allow them to participate, we ask them to lead a team and involve them in all these activities. So this is done outside your comfort zone, means not in the city, but we take them out of the city for 2 nights or 3 nights, and there we in a proper place with trainers and with good speakers, we conduct this event where all these activities are done, and we also ensure that there is proper safety, and even this is for girls and boys both. So this is an event which we regularly do throughout the year, at least 2 or 3, where 150 to 200 kids we take at one time, and we invite prospective people to come and talk to them and train them. The next program under Youth 3 is called as Ripen. Now, friends, the full form of Ripen is Rotary Youth Programs of Enrichment. Sorry. Now, this is for the interactors, Ripen, which is called RYPEN. This is for the interactors, school-going interactors. Like today, I organized one Ripen at a place called Boisar Tarapur, which is 150 kilometers from here, and we have a Rotary Club there. So what we did, there are 13 schools with 10 children each from each school had participated, and what we did we conducted 2 classes there, two sessions. Sorry, one was emergency rescue, and the second one was how does the fire brigade operate. So first thing in this emergency rescue operations, how does it work if there is a snake bite or if you injure yourself, or how to give CPR, then those kind of small things which can be of daily use to you when you are moving around and you find some such thing happening, somebody needs CPR, so how to do it. If somebody has got a snake bite or somebody has fallen and the hand is bleeding or maybe the leg is bleeding, how to tie a knot. So we had a very excellent person who gave a very practical training to the kids. So this was for almost 2 hours. After that, an entire fire engine we had called for from the fire station. There are 5 or 6 fire officers were there who taught the children how to operate the fire extinguisher, how there are 2 or 3 types of fire extinguisher. One is chemical based and other is carbon dioxide based. Then they also taught them the operations of how the fire engine works, how do they conduct the drill, if there in case of what kind of fires are there. So these small things, like which can, if we are able to equip our incoming youth, so maybe they can find a career there. Otherwise, I would have not known that in fire brigade also there are such lovely careers are there where a person can join at different levels and make a career there. Then the third program in youth we have is called MIPS, MIPS, which means Model Indian Parliamentary Session, where we imitate the Indian Parliament, how it works. We have a speaker, we have people representing different parties. Then we have they are given 2 or 3 questions on which debate goes on. There are marks on that, and this is what we do so that they should know how does the parliament of a country works. Similarly, there is one fourth program called MUNA, MUNA. The full form of that is Model United Nations Assembly. So similar to Indian parliamentary, we also imitate US, where people from different countries participate, like our own Rotaractors. They pick up, 2 of them will represent US, 2 of them will represent some country in Europe, 2 of them will represent Israel. So in that way, we have 30-35 countries discussing on a world issue. So this is how we do these programs for the youth. And the fourth one, what we have is it's a new generation exchange program, which is not yet picked up. So these, what I mentioned to you just now, these are the different kind of programs we have for youth, and we have been successfully conducting them, empowering the youth, creating future leaders. Also, in fact, we have also shown them practically in so many different areas how they can select and take up a career there. And believe me, friends, the today's youth is so much thrilled with Rotary that we are conducting these activities for them, and they're able to get the insight about this new kind of lines that are available for their future. So this is about the youth programs. So I can take any questions if you have.
Oh, okay, thank you, Rotarian Anand Ramnani ji. Questions are few, but before I will open to all, I have received one question because see what happened, that exams are on in Agra and nearby. So the Rotarian Ashita Yadav, who is the charter president of Rotary Club of Raja Balwant Singh Engineering Technical Campus, which was chartered 2 months back. The question of her is there any age limit to get that fellowship? Because they have received a mail from the Rotary International about the Peace Foundation, Peace Fellowship. Now, for that, she would like to know, is there any age limit, and what is the procedure of applying it?
Sir, I would, Lal sir, I would request you to forward that mail to me, because I'll go through that mail and understand what exactly is they are asking her. So let me clarify on that.
Okay. Now, next question is from my side. What is the primary objective of Rotary's youth exchange program?
Sir, primary objective is 2. One is major is that when our youth travel to foreign countries, so there is a cultural exchange. And believe me, when आज आपका बच्चा आपके घर में है, अपने कंफर्ट जोन में है, जब वो दूसरी कंट्री में जाता है, दूसरों के साथ रहता है, तो एक अलग अपब्रिंगिंग होती है. समझो आप आज योर किड इज गोइंग टू से जर्मनी फॉर 1 year, so they learn to survive on their own. In fact, they also try to adjust with the atmosphere there. They try to get matured in that particular segment. कि आज अपने ऊपर जब सब आता है, तो how should we perform? So that is very important. एक इंडिपेंडेंस हो जाता है बच्चे में. And this, and otherwise, and दूसरा क्या होता है कि the cost to the parent if the kid is going in a youth exchange program is only for travel and maybe the visa. Otherwise, the local whatever expense, even the college admission, the pocket money, everything is paid by the host parents.
Okay, and what is the age limit for this?
Sir, it is below 18.
It is below 18.
Yeah, kids between the from the 9 to 11th standard, 9, 10th, 11th.
And what is the expected duration of Rotary Youth Exchange Program?
There are 2 programs we have. One is short term, which is 3 months. See, there is one more program that recently started, which is 8 days, which is if there is a camp there, like suppose आज उधर एक कोई country में कोई camp हो रही, youth camp हो रही है, so that is not more than 8 days, so they can attend that. But I don't feel that is worth it because it's too short. 3 months is a good program where they stay in a Rotarian's house. They are as their host parents. They take care of them. And similarly, when your kid goes to somebody's house, their kid comes to your house. It's an
Okay.
exchange. So
And
you take
this
care
is a
of
short
their
term.
kid
What
and
about
we'll
the
take
long term?
long term, sir. Suppose say your kid wants to do in some advanced course in suppose in plastics. So you might want to join some university in Germany. So they can join the university there, and the local parents will take care of them for the education and everything for 1 year when they are there.
Okay. And last, my question is how the
Ji.
participants are in a Rotary Youth Exchange program typically selected? What is the
Uh,
criteria?
see, now suppose there is a RY chair in every district. So we put a request to them that we have, say, suppose 3 kids wanting to go to so and so country, and they want to do undergo this kind of advanced training course there, join a college there. So we generate the interest and we send them the mail. Then we get a reply from there. Okay, they are looking out for parents who can accommodate these kids, and anybody from that country would like to come to India and stay with you. So that exchange is established.
And they will be staying in the Rotarians house, any
Yes,
of the Rotarian.
Rotary's house they'll be staying, and suppose say your kid is gone there for 1 year. So we also try to tell the kid that you can stay in rotation. Suppose say आज आपके घर पे 2 महीना एक बच्चा रहा, फिर अगली बार वो अग्रवाल जी के घर पे रहेंगे 2 महीना, फिर प्रदीप जी के घर पे रहेंगे 2 महीना. ऐसे हम रोटेट करते हैं कि हर घर का उनको वो माहौल समझ में आ जाए. Also, then when the kids are here, we make them participate in our functions like marriage ceremony or any other activity. So they learn our culture, and our kid who is staying there, who has gone abroad, learn the culture over there.
Okay.
You will not
So
believe, last year there was a kid who had come from France, and that girl wanted to know how we cremate a body. उसको crematorium attend करने का था. So they come with their own thoughts, their own ideas, own questions, curiosity, that they want to know how these things work in India.
okay. Okay. So there are many questions which we will be asking more, but I want to now open it for all our members. So
Yeah.
one by one, I will take the name because I can see on the screen, and then you can ask the question. First, I will give the chance to Rotarian Ramnath Pradeep ji, who is the charter treasurer of our club. Please unmute and ask the question, please. Please unmute Ramnath Pradeep ji. Please unmute yourself. Yes, please
Thank
go
you,
ahead.
President, and thank you, Ramnani ji. I am really very happy that you have come to address us and to enlighten us on the youth exchange program, because this is very important program.
Yeah.
I just wanted to know 2-3 things, that how many students so far has been sent from under this program to other country, and from
Pradeep ji,
there they have
can
come
you
here.
be a little loud because I'm not able to hear your question.
So I see, the question is how many students so far has been sent from here India to outside country, overseas Rotary Club.
I wouldn't know the total statistics, but this year I'll tell you. This year so far, we have our district has received 4 kids from there, and our neighboring, that is Thane, received 2 kids. So अभी तक तो इतना है, because post COVID it was a slowdown now, but this year onwards it has started to pick up, and more we are expecting more kids to come in the next Rotary year.
Okay, but pre-COVID has been good. Pre-COVID.
Pre-COVID was better, because there it was a continuous program. We didn't have any disturbance, and it was a program which was very much in demand by the parents itself. They wanted their kids to go abroad and be on independent, be on their own.
And
Okay,
what
so
is the
it is
role?
all.
Sorry. Yeah, yes, Pradeep ji, please
Sorry,
go ahead.
sorry.
No, please go
No,
ahead.
I just wanted to know what is the particularly the criteria. You said if a student wants to do something specialized courses like a plastic manufacturing or some other innovation side, not for in a general, like somebody who wants to go under this program to do a course in USA or a course in some other country. Like normal course is happening, the students going every year, lakhs of students are going. So in this particularly the Rotary can sponsor the students. I'm
No,
talking about the parents. The parents can sponsor their kids.
see
Any kids?
the cost of travel, visa is shopping is to be borne by the parents. stay, education, pocket money is taken care of by the local host parents there.
So that is very important, because the the travel cost is not very much. Travel cost and other costs which the Indian parents has to bear may not be very much. But outside India, overseas, the cost of the tuition, the cost of the other activities are much more than what the Indian parents has to do that.
Yeah, so all the local activities are taken care of by the host parents.
Now, okay. Any other question, Ramnaji? Otherwise, I will.
Okay.
Ramnaji, one more thing I want to clarify. Suppose they can join any course, not only like I just gave an example of plastics. If they want to do even suppose management course, something, any such course in the university there, it depends on the kid what they want to do. So accordingly, they can go and join that college there.
Okay. No, but what Ramnaji has asked the question, suppose they want to do MBA there. Now, MBA is for say 2 years or 3 years. Then what will happen? And who will bear the cost of the tuition fees there?
See, tuition, as far as I am aware, tuition fees for a year is paid by the host parents. If they want to do it for maybe for suppose if it is a course of 2 years, so that we have to find out, we'll understand how it is taken care of. Suppose more than 1 year.
Okay, but up to 1 year, the host parent will pay, correct?
Yes, sir, correct.
Now, what is the role of the club like us? Suppose we are recommending somebody, what responsibility will be? Suppose anything happens with the child there, who will be responsible? Our club will be responsible, or we have to take any undertaking, indemnification from the parents of the child here? Because you are saying below 18. So it means the guardians will be there. So they have to indemnify the club and the district, or not required, or any past experience of such type of thing happening?
Sorry. See, what your question is a very valid question. There is a lot of protocol in this, and you will be also signing some forms whereby, and even the host parents will be signing some forms whereby they are giving you an authentication that they will be taking care of the kid under all the circumstances. They'll also ensure that no harm comes to the kid. So there is a particular officer appointed for the youth who takes a regular reporting about the well-being of the child.
Appointed by the Rotary International.
Yeah, about it by that particular district. Like हमारे district का भी एक ऐसा officer है who takes care of the youth.
Okay. Thank you very much. Now I would like to invite Rotarian Professor Dr. Sudhir Saran to ask his question.
Good evening for a very nice presentation. Thank you. I have a little noisy background because we have 2 dogs. So please excuse me for that. The program is very important, particularly the exchange program. Now, as Ramnathji wanted to know what was the number of students exchange, which are the most popular countries for Indian students to go for exchange?
Sir, if you're looking
at vice versa, India is attractive for students seeking exchange from which country? This is first question I want to know. Okay. Second one is, as Lal Gulji was asking, if the course is longer, and you said students of 9th, 10th, 11th are eligible. Are there other classes of students also eligible, or only this much?
Okay, now coming to the first question, that is country. See, this request we get from both the sides. Now this year we have got students coming in from Brazil, France and Germany. 4 of them have come. 2 are from France, 1 from Brazil and 1 from Germany. And totally, if you look at in Maharashtra, in Thane, 2 kids have come, Mumbai 4, and in Pune 14. So total.
One moment, please. Rotarian Pratul Agrawal, please mute yourself. You have joined very late, being the secretary, so please mute yourself. Yes, please go ahead.
Okay. So in Pune, Mumbai and Thane put together, 20 kids have come in this year.
Okay, this is you are talking of only Maharashtra. It means all over India.
Only 3 districts of Maharashtra. like Pune, Thane, and Mumbai.
Okay. But
So in
all
this-
over India, we have so many Rotary districts.
Yeah.
So they are all getting such types of
Yeah,
students.
all over they get, but it all depends on the RYE chair of your district, how aggressive he is to get this program into working.
And who
Now,
will be
like-
responsible for the medical thing if anything happens? Because you know that children or anybody is very vulnerable nowadays. Suppose someone has come from France in India and is staying in a house and some problem, medical problem, who is going to bear the cost?
See, everything is
Local
borne by
parents.
the host parents. अभी आपके घर में समझो फ्रांस से कोई बच्चा आया है, उसका सारा खर्चा रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी आपकी है.
Okay.
हाँ,
Yes,
everything
yes,
you have to
Professor
bear.
Saran. Any other
Everything
question?
you have to bear.
You
In
know,
fact,
sorry, sorry.
I'll just complete this. In fact, when they come to our country, they come with a wish list. Like they want to visit Goa, they want to visit South India, they want to visit North India. So all these expenses are borne by the host parents to send them on these trips. Of course, everything is done in a proper organized way. There are people who are with them, who travel with them. RYE chair travels with them. There's an entire youth team is there who takes care of the kids and ensure that their safety and everything is not disturbed.
Yes,
Sorry.
Professor.
Then there is one more practical question which I have.
Yeah.
We are Rotary Club of Organ Donation International, and we are an online, Rotary Club.
You are a E-club.
We are unique. And suppose I hosted a student from France, let us say, I'm in Bangalore for 4 months. Then I have to go to USA, but my daughter stays here. Can the sponsorship or the hosting for the student be transferred from me when I'm here in India to my daughter when I have gone to USA?
But your daughter also stays in Bangalore?
She is in Bangalore. Same house.
Otherwise, what we do, suppose the kid is here for a long-term exchange, suppose 1 year.
Yes, sir.
So 2 to 3 months, the kid will stay in your house. Then they can be shifted to the next Rotarian's house. Maybe Lal Goyal के घर पे साहब के घर पे आ जाएंगे 2-3 महीना. Then after that they can go to Agarwal ji's house. So we suggest that you shift to Rotarian's houses, who are your host parents.
Very good.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Yeah,
Thank you. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you. Thank you.
Rotarian Girdhari Agrawal, please.
Yes, what I wanted to know, like, suppose I send my kids to in an exchange program. So do I have to have the kids from that country again with me?
Yeah, it's an exchange program, sir. Like suppose your son or daughter goes to France
Yeah.
to stay in somebody's house. उनके वहां से maybe not from the same family but from the club they are connected with. Some kid from that clubs will come to your and stay in your house.
Okay.
Some
Okay.
other
Fine.
members' kid can come and stay in your house.
All right.
Okay.
Right.
So
Thank you very
exchange
much.
program means when you are sending somebody here, somebody from there will come to your place.
Okay. Thank you very much, Rotarian Girdhari Agrawal. Rotarian Dr. Kamal Jain, are you going to ask question or you will be okay afterwards? Okay, Rotarian Ritika Gupta, please unmute yourself.
Hello, Mr.
Yeah.
Ramnani. Very nice to see you.
Good evening.
Good evening. I wanted to ask more about Ripon. You were talking about Ripon.
Ripen, yeah.
Yeah, Ripon. So, I mean, I actually did not get how is it different from the Raila that we have, and
Okay.
you know the fact that we are a e-club. How does it hold for us? Like we generally don't meet up, but Raila, as I know, is conducted in person, wherein children are taken and there are people who are assigned as their guardians for the day or two.
Yeah.
So how will it hold for us, both Raila and Ripon?
See, now first is Ripen. Ripen, the full form of Ripen is Rotary Youth Program of Enrichment. Enrichment means you are imparting knowledge to the kids and creating an awareness in them. Now, like today only we conducted Ripen, as I mentioned earlier, where we train these kids in case of fire, how to handle the fire extinguisher, or if there is an emergency, which number to call. The fire officer gave them two landline numbers and their mobile numbers also. But in case there is a fire, you should call us. Acha, then they identified there are 4 types of fire. One is solid fire, another is liquid fire, third is a fire through gas, and fourth something different. So this program and trains the kids of the age group up to 18. Means it's for interactors. Interactors are of the age group from 12 to 18. So up to, so they are given this training where they understand the use of this kind of important equipments, and in case of emergency, whom to contact and how to contact. Then there is another speaker who was there who gave live demonstration on CPR. If you find somebody is collapsed on the road, how to give a CPR and revive the person. So these things, this come under RIPEN. Now, your another question, how do we do if you're an E-club? Now, your interactive Rotary clubs are not E-clubs. They are established in a particular school or a college. So any of you, 2 or 3 Rotarians can take the responsibility of conducting the event there with the help of the district officers, whereby we can connect you to good speakers who will come and help you in conducting the program. Only thing, you have to express your interest in having that kind of a program. Now,
Please go ahead.
Will you be connecting us with people in our region or from Maharashtra?
No, from Mumbai, 3141, our district.
No, but Rotarian Anand Ramnani, like you are doing today, you have done a program.
Yeah.
Can it be connected online so that our youth or members can be connected from all over wherever they are? Like we have the Interact Club and Rotary clubs right now in India, but tomorrow it will be all over the world. So they can be connected through the online system. Is there any provision to connect in the Raila or RIPEN in that?
Sir, see, Lal Sahab, this is a full day program. Now it started in the morning at 9:30, and it has just got completed at 6 o'clock with a 1 hour break in between for lunch. 8 घंटे का program है where practical training is imparted. So this has to be done physically. And these training programs are of a good help to these kids. Otherwise, this awareness will never be with them. How to approach a fire brigade, or in case there is somebody is met with an accident, how to handle the person, what kind of treatment to be given on the spot. So these are all practical training.
Okay. Are you also planning to keep a program on organ donation awareness this Raila and RIPEN?
We would very much like to call you all as a speaker to this program, where you can create awareness on organ donation. And in fact, we also want to add one more program. It's called addiction prevention, where there's a lot of these kids get addicted to tobacco, smoking, drinking, and all that. So there is an addiction prevention program also being done, where we at the same time we can do it, but not all on one day. We can do it in different phases, like once in 3 months.
Okay. Thank you. Any other question, Rotarian Ritika Gupta?
I just one more thing I want to add. Yeah. Like last month we did RIPEN in 25 schools in rural India, like just outskirts of Mumbai. You have heard of Wada district?
Yes, please.
Okay. So there are these Adivasi schools are there. Those kids are not coming from very affluent families. So we did a lot of programs such as healthy diet, how to have healthy food, then de-addiction from mobiles, and one more program we did is on personality development. See, area-wise, we find out what those children from those schools require. Accordingly, we can suggest those programs for that particular kids.
Okay, thank you. Rotarian Ritika Gupta, any other question from your side? No.
She has the second question was regarding Raila.
Yeah.
Now, Raila has to be overnight, because until we don't get the kids out of the comfort zone, we're not able to, really impart any training to them. And what kind of training we do is that we help them in identifying the qualities, the plus qualities points they have in themselves. If we give them a task, how can they can form a team, how they handle the team, leadership quality development, again personality development there, public speaking, many things come under that. And this can only happen when we take them outside Mumbai or to a different location where they can be among other kids and they look at each other and they learn about it.
Okay. Thank you. Rotarian Dr. Kamal Jain, please ask your question, please. Please unmute. No, you are on mute, Dr. Jain. Yes,
Yeah.
please go ahead.
Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening,
Good
sir.
evening.
I would like to ask that this is an exchange program, right?
Yeah.
Now, many of the like students will be coming only for education.
No,
But this
not only
education,
education, even for cultural exchange. अभी आज
अच्छा.
Indian culture अभी आज हमारी इधर शादियां कैसी होती है? Many of them come here, they participate in that. They like to see how the marriages are happening in India. देखो उधर तो ऐसे सब है ही नहीं foreign में.
no, I just because I asked this question that if someone in Rotary Club in India is from some small town, because see, education and all these facilities are mostly available in bigger cities. If someone is staying suppose in a small city like Nasik or somewhere,
Okay.
and they don't have that much of education facility,
हाँ.
then if that child wants to go for education to a foreign country like Germany or USA,
हाँ.
they adopt. Then if they also send for education, then how will he can uh, do it?
In fact, it all the more required for those kids. Just last week when I was in Aurangabad, I visited Rotary'S at Chalisgaon. The one of the Rotary'S house, a girl had come from Germany and stayed in Chalisgaon. It's just a small town. With population not more than 1 lakh also.
No, I mean to say, see, if my son wants to go somewhere in foreign for education, then I have to accept education only, or like culture also they
No,
can send to me.
even culture, whatever is of interest to the kid is acceptable.
And then there is any say thing like selection. See, if my son wants to go for education, now he is a vegetarian, suppose. So what about food and all?
That is taken care of by the host parent. Everything, all information is circulated to the host parents over there that this kid is coming, is pure Jain. In fact, now Jain food also is available there.
Now the problem will come when the students come from foreign country. He or she is all mostly they are non-veg, and if they have to stay in a Jain family or a pure veg family, don't you think there will be a problem?
No, there is no problem there. Just in fact they like it. And one more thing, all the more reason that they want to come to India because they have never lived in a joint family. They like to. They'll be more happy to sit with with the grandmothers and grandfathers and talk to them because they get more closer to them. We have got students who have come say a few years back, and till today they have got connection with the same family.
Okay.
So the members who are ready for the exchange program, they have to register somewhere.
No, once we get a request from you, we will try to search for in
Suitable
other
host.
countries where we can send your kid.
But the kid has to be in 9th, 10th, or 11th standard only.
Yeah.
Number one, and it has to come it will be routed through the club. The club will recommend to the district, and then district will do the needful.
To the district this RY exchange chair, and वहाँ से पूरा process चालू होता है. And there are interviews also. There are interviews conducted. Only after the kid is selected, then he or she can go abroad.
Okay, thank you very much. Rotarian Deepak Agrawal, आपको question पूछना है पूछिए. Rotarian Dr. Jain, please mute yourself. I think some disturbance is coming from your side. Yeah.
Ji sir. Sir, good evening.
Good evening.
So it will be technically like a barter system, sir, proper in a lay language.
Not a barter.
No, for example, if someone from my family or my near and dear ones goes to other countries, so the same thing has to be processed from me, or other person can also do from.
No. Now let's say I don't have. Say your kid comes to my house.
Yeah.
But I don't have anybody to send from my house. So maybe somebody from my club wants to send their kid to India. So then they'll come and stay in your house.
Okay.
It's an exchange, but it can be. It is within the club. Within the club.
Okay. Within the club. So if somebody goes from my family, the third person will also come in my family only, na?
No, but your family. from the other club
Yeah.
outside India, and then we suggest that you circulate. Now, आप एक दो महीना आपके पास रखो, then you send them to the another Rotarian's house, so that they get an experience of everybody's household.
Okay, great.
Okay, thank you very much. Yes, Rotarian Advocate Ashish Shankar, please. Please unmute.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening.
It
I'm fine. Yeah, tell me.
it is nice to hear about the exchange program, especially for the kids in the age group of 7 to 18, I think, 8th, 9th, 10th, 12th. And a similar kind of program is also run from the Scout and Guides also in India or internationally. This is more or less similar to that. They train the Scouts and Guides for the first aid or use of extinguishers or control the fire or all these things. So I remember, just memorize my childhood when I learn all these things in that programs.
Good.
Not going to anywhere in exchange, but in Mathura itself in the camps.
Okay.
8-day camp or 1-day camp. So yeah, I remember my childhood.
अभी आपके क्लब ने इतने सारे रोटरैक्ट और इंटरैक्ट क्लब्स बनाए हैं, तो इनफैक्ट वी हैव येट 5.5 months before the year is over, we can conduct small programs there just to understand first, and accordingly you'll see the difference in that same kid.
Yes, definitely that would help the society and to
And
achieve the motto.
the best person to give you feedback is the school teacher. You can check with the teacher what kind of program you expect us to conduct in that school, and who all will be the audience, like what kind of kids will be the audience. So वो सब data लेकर हम लोग speakers ढूंढकर उधर भेज सकते हैं. And 1 day का program भी अगर राइपन का रखेंगे, it will be a good help to them.
Definitely.
Okay, thank you very much. One thing, Rotary Anand Ramnani, is it only for the child or the grandchild of a Rotarian, or anyone else also can go for the exchange program?
No, outside Rotary also you can recommend.
Okay.
But
or preferably interact member. Preferably interact member.
The recommendation has to come through a Rotarian only.
Okay.
Suppose आपका कोई आपके ब्रदर का किड है, आप बोलेंगे मेरे भाई का बच्चा है, उसको जाना है, तो the recommendation to come through you.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much. Dr. Urvashi Mittal, are you there? Dr. Mittal, are you there? You would like to ask any question? No, I think she is not this thing. Anyone else wants to ask any questions, further questions? Okay. Rotarian Anand Ramnani, you have mentioned about all the activities which are being conducted by the Rotary, this thing. Now, again, the same question which I am repeating again and again. See, one child goes from here, 9th, 10th or 11th standard, as you said, and they are not adult, they are child. And if they go and they will learn that they will be in the exchange program in a house of a Rotarian there. What guarantee that the student will not learn bad habits of the which is not a bad habit in that society, like smoking is quite normal, drinking is very normal there, they drink family drinks every evening. So don't you think it is going to harm, even culturally harm the Indians for this, or there is some check on that?
No, there is definitely a check, and also there is something called as do's and don'ts. Like when you are sending the kid, all the entire data is collected about the kid, and what precautions should be taken, that also is understood. Accordingly, the host parents are made aware of. Suppose if I am coming there and I'm going to stay, and my parents will tell them, in our household we don't encourage drinks or smoking something, so our kids should not be exposed to that. So all those things are taken care of, and there is a district officer appointed who is regularly checking on the kid and in fact visiting those homes also. In our case also, there is a district officer who visits the homes of even the district governor. The district governor also is responsible for that. He also will go and visit that household where the kid is staying, who has come from out of India, and whether he is in comfort and there is no complaint, it is his responsibility also.
No, that's very good for the in-person meetings in Mumbai. But as our club is an international club, and if suppose one child is staying at Mathura, now it is not practical for the chair, avenue chair or the district governor from Mumbai to travel to Mathura and see the welfare of the child, which has been hosted there and which has come, who has come from outside.
So,
There's
sir,
lots of yeah.
no, in that case, we collaborate with the district of Mathura.
Okay.
Now,
So the
suppose
district governor of that particular area or
Yes,
the avenue chair
yes.
will be seeing the
Yes,
welfare.
yes. They will be awareness will be created there that so and so kid of belonging to our club, which is of in 3141, but the member is staying in Mathura. One kid from so and so place has come there and ensure that the safety and everything is taken care of. So
So
all
in
that
that case, it means if for the Raila and other activities, can the students of our Mathura or other places can also join that particular district's Raila, or they have to come to Mumbai only?
Sir, right now, I given to my understanding that we have formed Interact Club for Rotary Club of Organ Donation International, which is part of 3141. Whether we have
Correct.
formed the club in Mathura or anywhere else, for us, it is part of our district. Now, logistically, we'll have to understand how we can conduct the activities there. Maybe we have to go down there for 2-3 days, stay and do it, or we cannot call them here. So, only way is that we go there and do the activity. But एक बार एक पायलट रन करना जरूरी है just to understand how the entire system will work.
Okay, thank you very much. And again, I would like to tell all our members, it is the efforts of Rotarian Anand Ramnani ji, because I was after the district governors and others earlier one and revenue chairs, and they were not clear. But our present district governor told me that you just apply, give me the reference, and we will see that we have done. And then persuasion at Delhi level of Rotary International Office was done by Rotarian Ramnani. There were lots of hassles in the beginning, but now it has become very streamlined, and we received the charter very early, right? Because we are also in verge to start one Interact Club in Gujarat very soon, most likely in we are planning to inaugurate in the first week of February, either on Basant Panchami or so. So that also in pipeline, which I will be sending to you in a day or two for the form. And I hope that the Rotary International will act as they have acted for our previous things. So I think no more questions with all our members or any
President, I
Yes,
have
please.
got one question to clarify. See, we are international club. Why can't we use our own club for these purposes? From this particular, from Mathura, why can't we send the people to USA or student to USA, or we got a Morocco, we got a member from other countries. Why can't we start the exchange program ourselves and then come to the exchange youth?
No, but
Take
sir,
the benefit of this.
Ramnaji, there is a lot of protocol involved around that. When you talk about exchange, the safety of the kid, the host parents, whom to select, which club to go, where the kid will stay, what are the conditions there. See, this will happen only at district level. Now like I am RYE chair. If I get a request, so I will search for a club and a family where I can ask that kid to go and stay. I have to go do the drill to ensure the safety and everything is taken care of the kid. Until I'm not sure, I will not recommend.
Ramnani ji, I am saying that if this club itself follows all the protocol which is available, okay,
No, see
for a
the,
No,
district
but
purposes.
Ramnaji, see, the problem is they have infrastructure, they have funds. The district governor goes and attend the installation, they go attend the international meets. From our side, it is not possible to do the things
No,
what
I
he's
can
saying.
understand.
That
President
is the
Sahab, I
main
can
thing.
understand. My point is, my suggestion is that since we have international presence throughout we have quite number of the Rotarian who are member of this. Through the district only we can send our own kids to there instead of relying, because the majority of our members as of today international member are from India. So your your the apprehension about the vegetarian, non-vegetarian can also taken care.
Sir, Mr. Ramnath, we have to follow a system. We have to go as per that.
We'll
At
follow
that
it.
distance,
I'm saying
no, just a
I'm
minute,
saying
just a
that
minute, sir.
we can sponsor. The child will go through you, through the district, and from there also the child will come through the district. We have got
Now,
international
sir,
people
Ah, so-
now.
suppose say if you want to sponsor a kid from Mathura, you are a
Ah.
club based in Mumbai, 31, because we know you are a club
Correct.
of 3141. And you want to sponsor a kid who is based in Mathura, so we have to take the permission of the governor there, the particular chair connected there. उनका सबका permission करके हमको आगे भेजना, because see all this paperwork should be clear. We have to
Sir, I'm
understand
saying
that
all the protocols which is required between the club can be done. The only question is here we have our own member staying outside.
No, but the
but
Ramnaji, excuse me, Anand Ramnani. Our member, suppose staying in Morocco, she need not to be connected with the Rotary Club there, or somebody is staying in USA, they are not connected with the Rotary Club there. So how they are going to identify the host there to see that the person will go and stay there? Yes, if our internal members wants to exchange their child to another city, that is an internal matter. Then it will not be covered under this scheme.
Under the
Correct,
scheme.
Anand
Correct,
Ramnani ji?
correct. I understand.
सर ऐसा है कि आप लोग आपका विद इन मेंबर्स आप इंटरनली एक्सचेंज करते हो, लाइक यू हैव मेंबर्स इन यूएस, so somebody from here can go and stay there. That is your internal matter. But if you want to send somebody from through our district, so we have to identify the house there. We have to identify the club. Everything will be done by us only, and then we'll convey to you that the so and so club is interested, so and so member interested to accept your kid, and for maybe short term or long term, your kid can go and stay in this person's house. And there is an interview conducted. You are connected with that parents. All the contact details are shared. Both of you can know each other, and then only the kids are sent.
Okay. Rotarian Deepansha, would you like to come on, switch on your video? Is it possible for you? Because you are joining from USA. So in case if you want to give your opinion about this. No, I think some problem. Rotarian Dr. Gautam Goyal, are you there? I
Gautam
think
was there sometime back. Yeah.
no, he's there, but his this thing is not. He's not on line. Okay. Yes, Rotarian Deepansha. Yes, Rotarian Deepansha. Yes.
Yes. Yeah, I'm here. Thank you very much, Mr. Goyal and fellow all Rotarian. And it's a wonderful conversation, a lot of skills, tons and thousands of knowledge from Mr. Anand about this exchange program. I heard, but I don't know about this much in depth and detail. So very much appreciated. Yes. And some of this program, actually, I do also. Besides organ tissue donation, I do certified MERT trainer. So I do give CPR training, medical emergency response team training to the people also. And I have some foundation in India that we primarily focus on giving CPR and MERT training. So it was wonderful conversation and good to know about exchange program within the Rotary and for throughout the world. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Rotarian Deepansha. Yes, Rotarian Dr. Gautam Goyal, please.
Hi, Rotarian Anand Ramnani ji. It's a pleasure to have you with us in the club. I would like to thank you for all the support that the district has given us.
Yeah.
I think for an e-club like us, it's a very big blessing because I think other clubs will also follow e-club model going into the future. Today it was very nice that we were enlightened about the program, how youth exchange can lead to lesser cultural differences and more improvement in cultural ties.
Yeah.
I think India, Europe, and America they are the future of the world, and Indian youth will go places, and we are very easily adaptable to all cultures because we are a very open society.
Yeah. See,
I think through Rotary we can do wonders. And let's hope our club can also send a few children, and we will obviously send it through the district, and we will always be in your support. Thank you.
Welcome, sir. In fact, I wish, like your Interact and Rotary clubs, we do all these youth programs so that you get a taste of it. And believe me, being a new club, you have taken a lot of effort in forming these youth clubs. let us do these small activities that half a day or maybe one day and see how it is workable for us. And then we'll come to know the pros and cons, where we need to improve, where we need to make some changes, so that then we can speed up our process of forming more new clubs.
Okay, thank you very much, Rotarian Anand Ramnani, for enlightening all of us. Now, I would like to invite Professor Dr. Sudhir Saran to give vote of thanks. Please unmute.
Yes. Thank you, Rotarian Ramnani ji, for taking time out and effort to give us a very enlightening presentation. And thank you. And also thank you for all the support you extended to Rotarian Lal Goyal ji for the formation of our club. We are scattered all over the world, as you have noticed, and therefore we do create lots of challenges in the Rotary system of the previous times. We will have to evolve, so we will continue to need your support in future also, because there will be unprecedented things happening because of the nature of our club. Now, for example, I am here in Bangalore for 3 months, then again I go back to SA for 3-4 months. What happens is I want to expand the movement of Rotary in Bangalore, in other places where I go. So please let us have access to you on WhatsApp and other medium so that we can interact with you, get your guidance. And thank you very much for everything that you did for us today. We are grateful to you for your goodwill. Thank you very much.
My pleasure, sir. My pleasure.